Beneath the surface of the earth, hidden from the sky and sealed from history, entire cities were built underground. Not cellars, not tunnels. Cities with streets, living quarters, water systems, places of worship, and ventilation that still functions today. These were not built as temporary shelters. They were engineered for permanence, designed to house thousands, and constructed with a level of planning that raises serious questions about the civilizations behind them. These are 10 ancient underground cities that should not exist. Beneath the plains of Cappadocia in central Turkey, the city of Derinkuyu descends more than 85 meters into the earth across at least 18 levels. It was capable of housing an estimated 20,000 people, along with their livestock and food supplies. The complex includes ventilation shafts, water wells that could be sealed from below, and large circular stone doors that could only be moved from the inside. Each level could be independently sealed and cut off from the rest. The engineering required to plan a multi-level subterranean city with functional air circulation at that depth, using only hand tools, is difficult to fully account for. Derinkuyu is not the only underground city in Cappadocia. There are hundreds. Many remain only partially explored. Also in Cappadocia, the underground city of Kaymakli sits directly beneath a modern village. It extends across at least 8 levels, though only 4 are currently open. Like Derinkuyu, it contains stables, storage areas, churches, and ventilation systems. What makes Kaymakli particularly unusual is that the two cities are believed to be connected by a tunnel, stretching several kilometers underground. That tunnel has never been fully mapped. The scale of what lies beneath this region of Turkey is still not entirely known. In the desert of Matmata in southern Tunisia, a Berber community carved their homes directly into the earth thousands of years ago. The dwellings consist of large central pits dug into the ground, with rooms carved horizontally into the pit walls. The design regulates temperature naturally, cool in summer, insulated in winter, without any modern technology. Some of these structures are still inhabited today. But what makes Matmata significant in the broader context is not just the design. It is the evidence that entire communities chose to live below ground level as a primary architectural decision, not a temporary measure. Beneath the city of Naours in northern France lies a network of underground galleries stretching for several kilometers. The complex contains streets, chapels, stables, and rooms capable of housing thousands of people. It was carved from chalk beginning in the 3rd century and expanded over the following centuries. During periods of conflict, entire local populations retreated underground and lived there for extended periods. The scale of what was carved and the organization required to maintain a functioning community underground is rarely discussed outside regional archaeology. In Jordan, the ancient city of Petra is widely known for its rock-cut facades. What is less discussed is the extent of what lies beneath it. Archaeological surveys have identified a significant network of tunnels, chambers, and cisterns carved into the rock beneath the visible city. Water was managed through an elaborate system of channels and underground reservoirs that supplied the city across an extremely arid landscape. The engineering of Petra's underground water infrastructure alone represents a level of hydraulic planning that modern engineers have studied in detail and still find remarkable. If you're enjoying this so far, consider subscribing. There are many more ancient mysteries still to come, and you won't want to miss them. In Scotland, the underground stone structure known as souterrain of Carn Uni was built over 2,000 years ago. It consists of a long, curved, stone-lined passage running beneath the ground, connected to the surface settlement above. Similar structures, called souterrains, exist across Scotland, Ireland, and parts of France. their exact purpose remains debated. Storage, refuge, and ritual use have all been proposed, but no single explanation accounts for all of them. What is consistent is the construction, dry stone walling carefully roofed, built to last. Beneath the streets of Rome lies a layered network of tunnels, chambers, and passages that extends far beyond the famous catacombs. The Hypogeum of Rome, private underground burial and ritual complexes, were carved across centuries and stretch for hundreds of kilometers in total. Some contain elaborate painted ceilings, carved niches, and ventilation systems. Much of this network has never been fully explored. The city above is built on top of a subterranean world that remains largely unmapped. In China, beneath the cliffs near Longyou in Zhejiang province, a series of massive underground chambers were discovered in 1992 when villagers began pumping water out of what they assumed were flooded ponds. What emerged were 5 enormous caverns, each rising more than 30 meters in height, with walls, ceilings, and pillars covered in a consistent chiseled pattern. The chambers contain no historical record, no tools, and no account of their construction in any known Chinese historical text. The volume of stone removed to create them is estimated at over 1 million cubic meters. Where that stone went has never been explained. In the Mughla province of Turkey, the ancient Carian city of Kaunas contains an extensive network of rock-cut tombs and underground chambers carved directly into the cliffs. But beyond the tombs, archaeologists have identified subterranean spaces that appear to have served as living and storage areas integrated into the broader urban structure. The extent of the underground portions of Kaunas has not been fully excavated. What has been uncovered suggests that subterranean construction was a deliberate architectural choice, not a secondary addition. In Malta, beneath the surface of the island, the Hal Saflieni Hypogeum is a 3-level underground sanctuary, carved entirely from rock. It dates back over 5,000 years, making it one of the oldest underground structures in the world. The complex contains carved chambers, painted ceilings, and acoustic properties that appear intentional. Certain sounds resonate through the space in ways that researchers believe were deliberately engineered. The precision of the carving, the complexity of the layout, and the acoustic design all suggest a level of architectural planning that challenges assumptions about what Neolithic builders were capable of. The pattern across all of these sites is the same. Entire communities across different continents and different centuries made the deliberate decision to build downward. Not because building above ground was impossible, but because what they built underground required planning, engineering, and effort that in many cases surpasses what we would expect from the tools and knowledge attributed to them. The deeper archaeologists look, the more complex the picture becomes, and in most cases, what lies beneath has barely been touched. If you enjoyed this video, check out the next one on screen, where we explore even more ancient structures that experts still cannot explain.